guys, it's raining here today in New York, and I just finished a great workout at F45. Happy holiday, happy Sukkot. Sukkot is coming in soon. We are going to the Chabad house with the kids. It's going to be fun, and I wanted to discuss with you today about what is a broker for mortgages, a mortgage broker, and what is the role of a mortgage broker, what a mortgage broker can do and what a mortgage broker cannot do, and what are the limitations of a mortgage broker. So basically, we have clients that think that we are the lender, that we can push a button and we can skip all kinds of documents requests, and that we can press a button and send the money, and that we can waive all kinds of requirements from the lender. It's not going to happen, okay? It's not possible. We are here, first of all, we are doing the auction to find the best option for you. We have more than 160 lenders these days. We keep on working on getting more and more lenders that gonna do more and more different kind of loans. It doesn't mean you're gonna get 160 offers, but we are trying to find a solution for every client, and this is part of what we do. And we are quite successful in it because of our network. And we had all kind of crazy requests. For example, we have now someone that did a new construction, and one of the investors for $70,000 didn't pass decided to cancel. So they are looking for a bridge loan to finish a new construction. We had another client that took a bridge loan. They wanted another bridge loan. So we needed to find a solution for that. We have people that bought condos in a community that is still not developed, and that's actually an unwarrantable condo, and most lenders are not going to do it. So we found a solution for that. So this is part of what we do. Find solutions and consult. Now, then we are helping you guys. You know, some brokers are just going to let you deal with it. You know, this is the bank. All right, I connected you, give me the money, give me my percentage. We are actually helping you all the way until you get the funds. And we have people that we helped, you know, for a mortgage, for us to be profitable, we need to close a loan between 14 days to 30 days. We had clients in very minimal loans that most lenders are not even going to take. Something like 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. Because we're the largest forum in Israel, we are trying to help everyone. We're trying to get everyone into the business, into the game. Everyone started small. So we know that for Israel is $80,000, it's a lot of money. It's more than 300,000 shekels. It's a lot of money. But for a lender to do such a small loan, it's not profitable. Because to do a loan, and it starts to rain here, maybe I should head back. To do a loan of $1 million in Miami and $80,000 in Detroit, it's the same time. Sometimes the $1 million in Miami going to be faster and more secured, like more, less risky than the one in Miami. But we're trying to help everyone. In any size of loan, this is why we have a large database. But clients need to understand that, you know, in many of these loans, we are not making money, we are losing money. Why? Because we have a team of 12 people, all of them on a salary. Of course, they also get bonuses when they close loans. But all of them on a salary. And a lot of the time, there are some loans that all we do is the minimum, $1,500. And instead of 14 days, it can take 3 or 4 months. Why? Because we had, for example, a loan that the partner was the son, like the father is in the US, the son is in Israel, the son is autistic and wanted to kill himself, and he is on the LLC, and he needs to sign. So You know, there are all kind of crazy things. We had investors that added like 30 investors on the LLC, and some banks some banks just need a signature from investors that are at least 20%. Some lenders want a signature from everyone, and these investors they couldn't get it, and it took months and months and months. All of these things are causing us to lose money, but we never quit, we never stop. Like when we start working on a loan, we're gonna help you as much as you need us to. So basically, just to understand what we can do and what we cannot do, we just had a loan. I put it on the forum, loan 1230. And first of all, the investors came to us. They wanted to get a bridge loan on a bridge loan. So we tried, we did an auction. No lender agreed to do a bridge loan on a bridge loan because it sounds fishy to them. They said usually from a bridge loan, you would go into a perm loan, 30 years loan. Why do you want to go from a bridge loan from a bridge loan? So these investors, they've been looking to actually, they needed some more money to finish renovation, and they wanted to sell. So they didn't want to get a 30 years fixed loan with, let's say, 5-year prepayment penalty. It wouldn't make sense, because if they're selling in 6 months, they don't want to pay 5% penalty. So basically, the thing is that we try to find a solution for them. And the solution was, instead of taking a bridge loan or hard money that might be 1% per month, 12% per year, and it was very hard to approve a smaller bridge loan on top of a bridge loan, the solution was to actually take a permanent loan, but have it with no prepayment penalty at all. So part of what we do is basically, once we get all of the offers, we place them all on a spreadsheet, we show the borrower all of the options, and we normalize them, which means, for example, if one offer have 5 years prepayment penalty, the other one is 3-year prepayment penalty, we normalize the interest rate, because if one of them is 8% and one of them is 9%, we actually know how much it costs in origination or in LTV or in prepayment penalty to move from 8% to 9% to 7%. For example, moving from 5-year prepayment penalty to 3-year prepayment penalty usually would cost anywhere between 0.1 to 0.25 in the rate, which means if you want to have 3 years prepayment penalty and you got a rate of 7, you're going to have 6.75, between 6.75 to 7, anywhere between that range. So this is how we can normalize the offers. If we get one offer for 3-year PPP and the other one is 5-year PPP, so we can tell the client what's the actual rate supposed to be. We're looking at the origination, we're looking at the point, we're looking at any other fee, and this is how we consult of choosing the best option. So these guys, they started the process about 2 months ago. We have all of the team work on that. We tried the first auction, it didn't work out. We found another solution. As I mentioned, on the 17th, they did they ordered the appraisal. They couldn't pay it. We helped them. We used our credit card because they didn't have a US credit card. We used our credit card, and this is 10 days ago. Usually an appraisal can take up to 2 weeks. It's mostly takes time for, first of all, we don't choose the appraiser. The client doesn't choose and the lender doesn't choose it. The lender asks for an appraiser, usually from an organization called AMC, the Association of Appraisers. So the appraiser is going to be random. It's like going to a judge. A judge cannot judge his mom or his aunt, right? It needs to be arm's length. So basically, that organization send a payment link. The payment needs to be done, and then they're choosing a random appraiser, and it's the client's responsibility to allow access to the property. This is usually what takes the most time when doing a loan. The other thing that takes a lot of time, and it's usually on the client side, because we're waiting for documents. We are sending a list of documents, we're adding it into our platform. Every client have a portal, they can go and they can upload all of the documents. And if this is not being done on time, it takes to send the document instead 1 day, 2 weeks. So the entire process takes another 2 weeks. So the client might later say, oh, it took another 2 weeks. Yeah, because you didn't send the document, or you didn't set the time with the appraiser. It's not on our side. Okay, we work very fast on every premium client. We open a WhatsApp group. Our staff work 24/7. They answer all the time. But you also need to understand, we are not the lender. So for example, with these clients, on the 17th, they paid. They got the appraiser done. The bank still didn't get the appraiser from AMC. So our staff was pushing into getting that. And when I say pushing, some lenders, especially the cheaper ones, not the one that giving you now 12%, the one that giving you now 7%, they are very busy. It's like in going to Costco on Saturday instead of a Monday, or going to, I don't know, like a cheaper discount store. So everyone, they are packed. And a lot of the time, they're gonna prioritize the more expensive loans. So if you're doing a $80,000 loan and you're expecting to be served immediately and be prioritized with the underwriting of the lender to get everything done quickly, usually it's not going to happen. So just yesterday, I got a note from the investor. Why is it taking 2 months and things like that? Okay, so first of all, I looked at all of the communication. I saw that just 10 days ago, we paid for the appraisal for them. It took time for the lender to send it. And then what happened? The lender for 2 days stopped communicating. Our staff was trying to call, trying to send emails, no response. So I have direct contact with the owner of the company, with the bank CEO. I have a contact, of course, with our account managers. So first of all, I try to text all of our account managers, the underwriter, everyone, no response. I called the main secretary. I left countless amount of messages as the owner of the company, and then I sent an angry email. I told them, listen, if you want us to keep on sending you dozens of loans, okay, it's just one of our lenders, but we are working with them quite a bit. You need to push this file up, and this is basically another thing that us as brokers compare of someone going directly. And a lot of these lenders are not working with client directly, they work just with brokers. And more than that, we are getting special prices because we are working in bulk, because we have a large team that are processing these loans. Some of them we are processing for a long time. It costs money. So we are taking all of this overhead from the lender So the lender gives us much better prices, and the lenders also know that they are in an auction. So when they know that they are in an auction, initially they give better prices. And more than that, let's say something like that happen and the lenders takes longer, if we cannot push it, and in that case, I got into the CEO, I got into the account manager, and the file was pushed. Okay, because I stopped everything that I'm doing. I'm doing this crazy Nadlan Expo event, the real estate event. I stopped everything and I went helping this file to be pushed with the lender. I actually wrote to the lender, did you close your company? You don't answer. What's going on? And usually with this lender, just so you understand, our team, to speak with this lender, because they're so busy, they need to go on the calendar and set a 15-minute time every time. So just imagine doing it yourself in your busy life. So basically, our team is calling them a few times a day. This guy almost ran me out. They're calling, they're setting an appointment a few times a day just to talk to the lender. And if our team, we have a supervisor, a processing supervisor, an auction supervisor, and of course processing assistants, if they cannot get it through, I'm getting involved. And I just told them, listen, you want us to keep on working with you guys, you need to step it up. And by magic, everything started to move. So this is another role that we are doing as mortgage brokers. And we are here to assist you, to help you to get the loan closed. If the loan is not getting closed, all of our staff are not getting their bonuses, and there's all incentive for us to close the loans as soon as possible and to push things up. But you also need to understand, we are the brokers, we're not the lenders. So usually the lenders work quick, but we always say, you chose a cheaper lender, it's going to take more time. If you are up to that, it's fine. If you're not up to date to that, take a lender that's going to take 9, 10, 12%. They're going to work super fast. All right, or they're going to take, or if they're taking more origination. And that's especially when we're talking about small loans. You're talking about loans of 80K, 100K, even 150K. For many lenders, these are very small loans. The amount that the account manager is doing on that loan is minimal. So everyone is a human being by the end of the day. We're trying to help anyone equally. $1 million loan, an $80,000 loan. We're trying to help everyone equally. But on the other hand, we have a lender that they prioritize. And part of what we do is try to push everything. But a lot of the time we are we are in the middle. So the client might think that that we're taking the time. No, we're not. We have a very large team. We currently have 12 people working on every loan to make sure that everything works as fast as possible and as smooth as possible. We keep on hiring more staff, more knowledgeable people that will be able to solve especially the non-cookie cutter loans, the loans that are more sophisticated, the loans that you need more knowledge to do. So we keep on hiring. So that's basically what a mortgage broker do or should do. I don't know what other mortgage brokers do. I know what we do. I never looked at what others do. I don't copy. I don't see and say, all right, I'm trying always to improve. If there's something that I think we should do better, I'm going to do better. But I all the time think, how can we improve our work? So thank you guys. If you have any questions, you can contact me. If you're looking for a mortgage, go to Nadlan, Nadlan, capitalgroup.com. See you next time.